Runners on first and third, 2 away. He'll try it again from first. Ground ball right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And there he goes towards second. Dribbled up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Now the 0-1. He's running again. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 11 and the Dodgers nothing. Mike Foltynewicz comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
26, Mike Foltynewicz.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Catcher Wilson Ramos.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. His career line with Foltynewicz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Andrew Toles is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Another nice evening here in L.A. as we welcome you back to this production of baseball on MLB Network. Steve Cishek comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ken Griffey Jr. will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Hit hard but foul. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 29.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
In now, Mike Zunino, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Drilled to the left side. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, they've been able to shut down this offense all day so far. That's only the 3rd hit in the game. We're late in the game right now.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. Hard liner toward short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They're being shut out the whole game.
Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the score. Hunter Strickland enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Hunter Strickland.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up.
A shot right back up the box that gets him in the head. Sun Hwan-Oh comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Sun Hwan-Oh.
Justin Turner will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Swung on, missed 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Josh Harrison will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Josh Harrison.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Steven Strasburg. Strike oppose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
(11-0) the final shutout total in this one. The Mariners take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Nolan Ryan was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
For the Dodgers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.